In the realm of spirit, every boundary is an invitation to honor the sanctity of the soul. These words, spoken by a sage of the unseen, invite us into the heart of self-sovereignty, where the act of saying no is not merely a rejection, but a profound affirmation of one's journey and inner truth. It is a narrative not woven of denial, but of deep self-respect and integrity. There exists a tale not bound to any one individual, but shared by many, of souls reaching a pivotal moment of awakening, marked by the courage to heed their inner convictions. In this collective experience, countless have found themselves at the crossroads of personal obligation and spiritual well-being. Time and again, a pattern unfolds. The moment one honors their intuitive no, a door flings open, leading to uncharted realms of liberation and self-discovery. For these individuals, their no becomes the first step in an authentic dance with life, a dance where self-respect leads the rhythm, and every step, every boundary articulately placed composes a symphony of personal power and spiritual poise. It is through these moments of courageous refusal that we hear the silent yet resonant echo of our souls, guiding us, shaping us, and reminding us that within the spaces we safeguard, our truest selves flourish. Within the virtuosic symphony of the universe, each soul's energy is but a singular note, emanating a resonance that is both precious and unique. Personal boundaries act as the reverent conductors of this sublime music, defining the space wherein our deepest self can harmonize with the cosmic orchestra without being drowned out by discordant forces. These ethereal partitions, suffused with the very light of our being, cradle the vital force that dances within us. They are the guardians of our energetic sanctum, the sentinels that stand at the frontier of our auric fields. In weaving the narrative of New Age thought, boundaries are revered as more than psychological defenses. They are a profound alignment with the soul's energetic framework. Draw the curtain of your imagination across the landscape of the spirit and picture your aura, a luminous, diaphanous sheath enwrapping you, vibrant and alive. This kaleidoscopic halo is dynamically interactive, caressed by the energies surrounding it, and your boundaries are the sacred geometry that define its contours. Our auric fields respond to the cadence of life, fluttering with the winds of emotional exchange and intellectual discourse. But when we overextend, when we forfeit our internal compass to the maelstrom of external demands, our boundaries become frail, and our energy seeps away into the ether. The repercussions are felt deep within the spiral chambers of our chakras, those whirling centers of spiritual power that map onto the physical form, each a brilliant jewel in the crown of our innermost self. Think of these chakras as instruments in a grand celestial ensemble. The heart chakra, glowing an emerald green of love and compassion, can resonate with purity only when our boundaries shield it from the corrosive touch of resentment and exploitation. Or envisage the crown chakra, a violet wheel of divine connection, which dims when we yield our spiritual sovereignty to the clamor of ego and domination. In the sacred act of asserting our boundaries, we do so with the reverence of temple keepers, ensuring that the divine within us is honored, that our chakras pulse with untainted energy, like cosmic lighthouses cutting through the fog of societal expectation. We learn the artistry of saying no with the gentleness of a whispering breeze, yet with the unwavering resolve of a mountain, each denial a brushstroke in the masterpiece of our spiritual landscape. In the quietude that follows our refusal, there is a profound conservation of self, a hallowed space where our energy is not a commodity bartered in the marketplace of interaction, but a cherished treasure, jealously guarded and lovingly nurtured. This is the realm where our vibrational essence remains pure and sovereign, where our auric fields undulate with the rhythm of authenticity and our chakras spin in a vibrant cadence of sublime equilibrium. So let us journey forth with the wisdom of the ancients and the heart of a mystic, guarded yet open, rooted yet ethereal, ever mindful that our personal boundaries are our sacred rights, our spiritual declarations, our love letters to the universe, proclaiming, "Here I am, an embodiment of light, a sentinel of my own soul's sanctuary." In the silent theatres of our souls, where the subtle interplay of energies performs its ceaseless ballet, there lies a golden rule of cosmic reciprocity, a harmonious give and take that sustains both the heartbeat of the earth and the whispers of the stars. Yet, as we navigate the rivers of life, there are moments when our vessels steer too close to the whirlpools of excessive altruism. In these times, we sacrifice the sanctity of our spiritual reserves at the altar of others' expectations and demands. It's here that we encounter the slow bleed of our vitality, almost imperceptible at first, like the faintest wisp of dawn's light retreating from the advancing shadow of night. This unwitting exhale of our life force, this evaporation of our essence, is not marked by the dramatic flourish of capes and fangs, but by the unending, silent nods of compliance in our daily lives. We become hosts in an unseen transaction, a one-sided sharing, where our luminous threads of energy are drawn out thinly to weave into the tapestries of others, leaving our spiritual fabric frayed and worn. It is a spectral siphoning that takes root under the guise of kindness, of love, of duty. This is energetic vampirism in its most insidious form. Consider then the pattern of this loss, the rhythm of this unseen depletion. With each unguarded acquiescence, the vibrant rivers of prana that swirl through our being begin to slow, their crystalline clarity muddied by the toil of overextension. Our once effervescent spirit becomes like a bird with dampened wings, each feather weighed down by the heaviness of energy lost to spaces not our own. This fall from vibrational grace is not just a draining of the celestial nectar within us, it's a spiritual severance, leaving us adrift in a sea of half-spent light, our frequencies dulled, our inner compass knocked askew. The karmic ties that bind become like ivy, their tendrils coiling tighter with every unchecked drain of our power, tethering us to cycles and patterns not our own. We find ourselves caught in the underbrush, our ascent towards the ethereal heights, hampered by the very energies we gave away. The art of saying no thus transforms into a vital incantation, a spell of reclaiming, a poignant assertion of presence that calls the scattered fragments of our energy back home. This utterance is not an echo of refusal, but a declaration of spiritual emancipation, a way to stanch the flow, to protect the inner sanctuary where our true power resides. Here, in this reclaimed sacred space, the mists clear, the waters calm, and the soul, once more, can hear the siren song of ascension, calling it to rise with the majesty of a phoenix, reborn from the ashes of its own renewal. Saying no, then, is not simply a matter of turning away. It is the act of turning within, of fanning the inner flames until they erupt in a conflagration of self-respect, of honoring the divine decree that in the economy of the universe, our energy is a currency too precious to squander. For it is only in the rich soil of conserved life force that the lotus of our spiritual unfolding can root deeply and ascend into the light, unfurling petal by petal towards the boundless skies of our highest calling. In the mosaic of the multiverse, where each soul fragment glimmers with a unique pattern of the divine, there courses a river of truth, an undercurrent where authenticity serves as both the compass and the current, steering us toward the shores of our highest destiny. To say no is to dip our paddles into the waters of this river with intention and sovereignty, creating ripples that resonate with the authenticity of our innermost being. It is an affirmation that vibrates through the core of our spiritual essence, reverberating through the cosmos with the purity of a bell struck at midnight. Each no we voice is a note sung in harmony with the grand celestial choir, a sound that aligns with the resonant frequency of our higher self. Imagine every instance of refusal as a tuning fork struck against the heart of the universe, its vibration an echo of our soul's original song. This moment of steadfastness, this harmonic connection, is the soul declaring its resonance with its divine purpose and celestial origin. The tapestry of our existence is woven with the gossamer threads of soul contracts, those sacred agreements made before the dawn of our earthly birth. Within these ephemeral pacts, our soul mission is inscribed, a path of enlightenment and service etched into the fabric of creation. As we traverse the temporal planes, these soul contracts guide our journey, anticipating the crossroads where our yes and no hold the power to uphold or divert us from our celestial blueprint. When compelled by external pressures to blur the lines of our truth, to drape a veil over the luminous path our soul yearns to tread, it is our divine charge to invoke the strength of refusal. This conscious act is not one of simple negation, but an assertion of personal will within the cosmic order, a will that sings with the clarity of purpose, that dances to the rhythmic pulsations of spiritual integrity. Consider for a moment the act of saying no as an intimate dance with the cosmos, a step in unison with the drumbeat of the universe. Each time we honor our authentic self through this sacred refusal, our soul reverberates with the resonance of spiritual alignment. We affirm our willingness to follow the compass of our higher knowing, transcending the veils of illusion that seek to shroud our judgment and navigate toward the starlit destiny that beckons our hearts. By asserting this sacred no, we are not closing a door. Rather, we are choosing to walk through the portal that leads to our divine unfolding. In the incandescent glow of our genuine essence, each decision to honor our limitations becomes a sanctified offering to the temple of our existence, a testament to the courage and wisdom that propels us forward on our spiritual odyssey. So let each no be a beacon, a manifestation of our spiritual resonance, as we chart the vast heavens within, navigating by the stars etched into the inner cosmos of our being. With each act of genuine refusal, we anchor more firmly into our soul's purpose, signaling to the universe our readiness to embody the fullness of our divine mission, to live out the stories written in the stars, and to fulfill the celestial contracts that bind us to the infinite. In the sacred dance of refusal, there is an art to declining with grace, a choreography that honors the individual's energy and fortifies the spiritual path. This dance requires no stage, yet its performance is vital to the soul's evolution. To master the flow of empowered refusal is to weave a shield of self-respect, an auric cloak of sovereignty that glistens with the light of discernment and loving kindness. Begin by cultivating the garden of your inner temple with protective visualizations. Just as a sorcerer conjures wards of protection, envision a radiant sphere of light encasing your being, its iridescent shell impervious to energies misaligned with your highest good. Within this golden orb, affirm your divine purpose. Recite as if a sacred mantra the truths of your existence and the values you hold steadfast. This visualization becomes your sanctuary, a fortress within which your power to decline is birthed and bolstered. Turn thence to the boundless well of your third eye intuition, that ancient seat of wisdom nestled between the brows. In its all-seeing gaze lies the ability to discern the subtle currents of energy that beckon your response. With each request that comes your way, pause and consult this inner oracle. Allow its insight to illuminate the choice before you, reflecting on whether the proposed path diverges from your soul's charted course. Trust that your third eye will blink in affirmation of your inner truth, guiding you towards decisions that resonate with the symphony of your soul's intention. When the moment arises to communicate your no, do so with the compassionate assertiveness of a healer who knows when to apply the salve and when to refrain. Let the voice that speaks your refusal be as resonant as a chord struck on a crystal bowl, clear and firm, yet suffused with the warm timbre of empathy. Employ language that bridges understanding while standing firm in your resolve, the sincerity of your tone a testament to the respect you bear for both yourself and the recipient. There is a rhythmic pulse to the universe, a divine timing that orchestrates the flow of interactions. Sync your response to this celestial beat, delivering your no not as a tempest's gust, but as a gentle wind arriving at the precise moment. It is not just what you say, but when and how you say it that crystallizes the respect embedded within your refusal. Navigate these moments as one would navigate the sacred cycles of the moon, in harmony with the greater ebb and flow of cosmic energies. In instances where the path diverges and your no must stand like a lighthouse amidst the fog of expectation, trust in the spiritual currents that guide your vessel. Your refusal, anchored in the divine essence of who you are, serves as a beacon to others, demonstrating that within the tapestry of interconnectedness, each thread maintains its individual strength and vibrancy. Thus, wield the wisdom of empowered refusal as a key to unlock deeper self-knowledge and spiritual fortitude. Each no uttered is an alchemical transformation, a transmutation of potential energy into the gold of cultivated personal power and spiritual alignment. In this practice, find the courage to honor your sacred space, asserting the boundaries that keep the canvas of your destiny clear for the brushstrokes of your soul's own masterpiece. As we journey through the intricate labyrinth of existence, we uncover the profound strength inherent in the simplest of acts, saying no. This seemingly small gesture is, in reality, an echo of our deepest convictions, reverberating through the vastness of our spiritual being. It is a testament to our capacity for self-respect and our commitment to the sacred pilgrimage of self-realization. In this dance of discernment, remember that the steps back are as important as the steps forward, for they shape the boundary lines of our sacred space. Let us hold these truths close to our hearts as we continue to weave the rich tapestry of our lives with threads of conscious choice and self-honoring courage. For more illuminated pathways on this voyage of self-discovery and spiritual nourishment, continue to explore the wisdom offered here on Sage Snippets. Let us be companions on this journey, sharing insights and fostering the growth that comes when we listen deeply to the soul's calling. Now, as food for thought and for the soul, what are some of the no's that have transformed your journey, and how have they led you to a deeper yes within? Share your reflections in the comments below, and let's unravel the mysteries of these two powerful words together. Thank you for joining us, and until next time, may you walk in the light of authenticity, with the wisdom of your boundaries, crafting the story of your life. Keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep the sacred flame of self-discovery burning bright.